It's time for your co-main event. This is a bantamweight showdown between Cody Chovancek and Nate Small. Niagara Top Team's Cody Chovancek has been unstoppable inside the BTC fight cage. Chovancek has hit the ground running and is already looking for his fourth win in only 13 months since starting his pro career. The Club Mafia's Nate Small looks to stop him in his tracks. With 2 wins, including what many insisted was an upset victory over Amir Bani. Whoever wins this match will be putting Canada's bantamweight scene on notice. This is Cody Chovancek versus Nate Small.
First, making his way into the blue corner, please welcome Nate Small.
Respected bantamweight here in the BTC fight promotion, a 2-1 record, and there he is, Nate Small, finally emerging from the dressing room. And this is a guy that hasn't had any easy fight here in BTC. The Amir Bani win, where Amir had such a respected background making his pro debut. Nate really was able to out-grapple with a high-level grappler and pick up a third-round submission. Fought Izzuddin Atma back at BTC 13, and then looked the best we've seen him back in June at BTC 15 with a first-round TK over Blair West.
Yeah, this guy is evolving in front of our eyes. You know, it's a guy that gets to see continuously every fight. He kind of gets better, you know, and propels himself each and every time. And yeah, this is his toughest test though tonight. So we'll see how he's prepared. He says he's in great shape. He obviously looks like he's in great shape. He says, you know, being a tremendous athlete gives him the advantage. You know, he's just shorter, more compact, solid bantamweight. So let's look to see if he goes back to that wrestling pedigree that he did in his last fight and maybe try to put Cody on his back.
Yeah, you know what, and Nate says he's kind of fallen in love with the grappling and the jiu-jitsu side of MMA. He came into MMA, you know, with a kickboxing background, strike heavy, but he's fallen in love with being a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter and a wrestler, and I think that's what you have to do. You have to love something you're not used to if you want to succeed at the highest level in this sport.
Yeah, you see that oftentimes. Kickboxers start loving grappling, grapplers start loving striking. It's just because it's you know, having that growth mindset and learning new things. And once you learn these new things and then you put them into competition and actually work, it's so satisfying because you're saying like, oh my God, look what I learned, I did that, and it's actually working. And so that's why you see guys that tend to be more so strikers in the past start loving grappling and vice versa.
Yeah, Nate's a very soft-spoken guy. Doesn't give you many long-winded answers when we speak with him. But the one thing we do know for sure about Nate Small, this is a very talented bantamweight. And a win over Cody Chovancek with the pedigree he has from the gym he comes. You want to talk about launching yourself into the stratosphere as one of the top 135ers in this country, that would do it.
It's a very tough test, but if he gets the win here, it's a huge payoff.
Well, Nate Small enters the BTC cage. We are awaiting his opponent, Cody Chovancek.
Making his way into the red corner, please welcome Cody Chovancek.
And here comes the hot stepper, the red hot Cody Chovancek, making the walk for the 4th time to the BTC fight cage. And Cody Chovancek also making his debut at 135 pound, Josh, but this is a very talented prospect from Niagara Top Team.
Yeah, this kid's, you know, the sky's the limit for sure. He's progressing very, very well. Striking, grappling, wrestling, he's showcasing all of it. He's getting better every single time. We've seen his last fight with Jake Govrau. You know, beautiful, great fight back and forth. He got the full 3 rounds in against a very, very tough opponent, which gave him more experience. So, you know, the biggest question is him dropping the weight classes, right? So he's dropping on a bantamweight. He says, you know, he's too small for 45, seeing some of the guys he trains with. He says bantamweight's his home. He made the cut, made weight successfully. Now let's see if he can perform as a bantamweight.
And the interesting thing is, not only is he dropping to bantamweight, Jake Govrau, a very tall 145er, Nate Small, pun intended, a very small 135er. So huge size disparity between the last 2 opponents for Cody.
Yeah. You know, Govrau is a big, tall, long 45er, and now you're a shorter, stockier Nate Small. totally different contrasts and styles there. So, but I'm talking to Cody. He said that actually works in his favor. Before it was hard for Jake to get inside, utilize the game with against Nate. He feels he's going to have the reach advantage, and he's going to be able to utilize that.
Yeah, he absolutely is. And we talked about before, Cody, of all really the NTT guys, he's someone willing to strike, and Nate thinks this fight is they're gonna meet in the middle, strike, and have themselves a sensational fight. I'm very excited for it. Two real top 135-pound prospects here in the Great White North. We see the tail of the tape. 3-year age advantage for Nate Small, 3 inches taller as Cody Chovancek. Weight's the same, just 2 inches taller as Cody Chovancek. Our co-main event should be fireworks. So let's get it underway with Mr. Throwdown, Pete Trevino.
Here we go, BTC fight fans. Your co-main event is scheduled for 3 rounds in the bantamweight division, being brought to you tonight by Cerebral Champion, MPC Fitness, and Instant Imprints. Your referee for this matchup is Patrick Goulart. And now the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the gray trunks trimmed in black, standing 5 feet 6 inches tall. He weighed in at 135.6 pounds. He's a kickboxing specialist representing MAFA Martial Arts Fitness Academy. He comes to the BTC cage with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss, with one of those wins coming by way of submission and 1 big win coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and representing Mississauga, Ontario, ladies and gentlemen, here is Nate Small. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 136 pounds. He's a freestyle mixed martial artist representing Niagara Top Team. He comes to the BTC cage undefeated with a record of 3 wins, no losses, and no draws, with 1 win coming by way of submission and 1 big win coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and representing Petrolia, Ontario, ladies and gentlemen, here is the best fisherman in MMA, Cody Chovancek. Referee Patrick Goulart with final fight instruction.
All right, went over the rules in the back. Listen to my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do so now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this BTC Bantamweight co-main event will be decided in 3 rounds or less.
Patrick Goulart, the 3rd and final man inside the cage, and we are moments away from what should be an exciting co-main event. The bantamweight division is Cody Chovancek takes on Nate Small. They're pacing like 2 caged animals right now, John.
They want to get after it, these guys.
Finally, fight is underway. He's quick low kick from Small and a big heavy leg kick from Chovancek.
Both guys are throwing some feints, trying to draw out reactions from each other. See what a nice calf kick there by Cody. Partially blocked, but still got in.
Tried to throw an elbow and maybe shooting for the takedown was Chovancek, though couldn't execute the angle that time. Good push kick from Small.
Yep.
And now a low kick one more time from Small.
Yeah, you'll see Cody go back and forth there from southpaw to orthodox. When he does go to southpaw, Nate still chops the inside.
Yeah, Nate wants to strike. You can see he pushed Cody away as he tried to get in close for that takedown range.
And I like how he's threatening. He's throwing, like Demetrius Johnson does that quite a bit. Threatens that little takedown. Just gets you thinking about it. Gets your opponent worried a little bit, then you can open up with the hands.
Another good push kick to the body from Small, and right back to the mixing up those kicks, and there's Chovancek. He throws a spinning back fist, and why not? We just saw a sensational one from Matt Rusniak.
Nice low kick there from Nate.
It's kind of interesting, the contrast of styles from our last fight to this one, just
Yeah.
the slow, methodical method, kind of feeling out your opponent as opposed to the 100 miles an hour car crash.
Yeah, that one just foot to the pedal, or pedal to the metal, go, and this one's more calculated, more technical. Ooh,
And
nice
there's
combination.
Cody entering in. Good 1-2 from Chovancek.
That little blitz that he does inside there. Very nice.
Small keeps trying to push this fight forward, get Chovancek's back up against the fence. More push kicks to the knee, and this time a stab kick back from Chovancek. Small was wary of that and avoids the 1-2 combo from Chovancek.
Nice footwork by Small to get out of range. Cody would like to kind of blitz in, mixing up style or stances, excuse me, as he comes in, kind of start a southpaw, end up an orthodox. And there it is there.
Got him on the tail end of that combo, and there's a good right hand from Chovancek.
But this is, a guy 3-0, 2-1, looking like, guys that have had 15 fights already, like real vets here. Nice combo there by Cody. And the left hand.
And as we said, Nate's fought some of the best at 135 here in BTC. It's Cody's debut. That's a good kick to the liver from Small.
That is.
I think that may have hurt Chovancek a little bit. He goes right back to it with a side kick.
Yeah, Nate's been throwing that this whole, nice
good kick to the body. One more time from Small.
And that kick is there when Cody switches to southpaw. That opens up that body kick quite a bit. And Nate's capitalized on when he does it.
You can see that kickboxing background from Nate Small. And Chovancek tries to come in, but the tie clinch in effect from Small. Some good Muay Thai action.
Yeah, both guys are landing some knees here on the inside.
Spinning back fist from Chovancek.
Nice.
And it did connect that time.
It did. Nice finish on his combination there with the spin attack. Landed on the temple, but Nate took it.
Just high-level striking, and that's what you expect from someone like Cody Chovancek from NTT. Also, this is the longest I think we've seen Cody just stand up fight, because normally he initiates the takedown. As there's another good push kick from Small right to the midsection of Chovancek.
Yeah, that kick up the middle has been landing for him this whole first round here. It's been his best strike.
Chovancek's trying to counter that with some left hooks, just grazing the chin of Small.
Both guys kind of abandon even selling the shots or even looking to get this fight to the ground. Right now, settling for a kickboxing match.
Those push kicks, those kicks to the body from Small have just been the bread and butter, the money makers early in this fight. Chovancek tries to come, jumping knee attempt. Didn't get all of it, did Chovancek. Another good push kick from Small.
Yeah, Small's doing nice over the top there, partially blocked, but Small's doing a great job of staying at his range. He takes that center, he's slowly stalking Cody, and he's able to, nice knee on the exchange there.
Final 10 seconds of this very technical opening round of our co-main event. A spinning back fist again, that time swinging a miss for Chovancek. The horn goes to end round one, and Josh, that was a solid back and forth opening round, but how do you see it on your unofficial scorecards after 5 minutes?
Very close, very technical. Both guys really kind of just feeling each other. If I had to sway one way or another, I'm going to go Nate Small.
Yeah.
I think the push kicks up the middle, the kicks to the body, kicks to the front kicks to the legs, I think that was the difference maker. His forward pressure a little bit more than Cody. Very close round, but yeah, that's a Nate Small round.
Yeah, Nate was able to really land those good body kicks, those push kicks to the body. And some of them, I think, really did hurt Cody. You could see him kind of take those deep breaths in. He was gasping for air, took the wind out of him.
And also, dropping the 135, a little bit less body, muscle on you, a little less fat on you. He might be able to take those shots as well. But obviously he took it. He's good, but maybe it hurt a little bit more.
And when you look at Nate Small, too, that is a solid ripped 135 or two.
He's short and he's stocky, but yeah, he's very built, man. Built like a little truck. He's hard to get underneath of, I'm sure, and I'm sure he packs a powerful punch and kick.
They were both following each other in their respective corners, pacing. They just can't wait for the action to get back underway.
Well, Cody's trying to get in the mind a little bit here, hyping himself up.
But Nate's so cerebral. Like, you don't know what he's thinking. He's just so cool, calm, collect.
Very. And then there's that threatening that shot. And now if I'm Cody's corner, I'm telling him we got to mix in a little bit of takedowns here. Nice clinched knee there. Mixing some takedowns, even some attempts.
Drop! That's it! Wow! One punch knockout! Right! And Cody Chovancek gets the victory! He is the best fisherman in MMA, and he reels in a highlight reel KO!
As I say, he should start mixing in the takedowns. He throws a beautiful combination, lands a left hook on the money, and drops Nate Small. Wow, beautiful combination by Cody Chovancek, and a huge statement win over a very game Nate Small, man. Wow, I want to see this replay here.
It's coming right up about now.
Right hand, oh yeah, the overhand right, left hook follow. That's the one, landed right on the chin. And Nate was able to avert the first one, but that left hook came right up. Perfect combination, perfect timing. Wow, a beautiful left hook ends this fight. And great performance and a huge win for Cody Chovancek.
What a bantamweight debut for Cody Chovancek. We question, would he still have the power?
Oh yeah.
Josh, clearly he still has the power, and he moves to 4-0. Stand up, Petrolia! Your guy got it done!
Wow, yeah. I mean, geez, after a very, very good first round, a round that we think Nate Small took, but he comes out in the second and just puts it on him, man. That overhand right, left hook to the chin.
It was one of those where Nate was taking his time, but he has the tendency to drop his hands as he's waiting to calculate what he's going to do next. Cody took advantage of it, drops Nate Small, and Cody Chovancek picks up a big win in his bantamweight debut. Celebrating with all of Niagara top team, you see Jasmine Jasdavicius, the UFC women's flyweight. What a fight, what a performance, two great bantamweights. Cody Chovancek may get the victory, but I could watch Nate Small fight 100 times and not be bored. One of the most exciting and best fighters we have fight for this BTC fight. Let's make this official, though. It's Mr. Throwdown, Pete Trevino.
BTC fight fans, please put a big round of applause together for both of the fighters in the center of this cage. Your referee, Patrick Goula, steps in to stop this contest at 27 seconds of the second round for your winner by TKO, the best fisherman in MMA, Cody Chovancek.
Y'all chill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Cody Chovancek. Cody, wow, incredible finish. Let's talk about the whole fight. The first round, Nate gave you a very, very good, tough round. Very, had those front kicks up the middle. I saw one landed pretty flush. Were you hurt at all? What did you think going into the second round?
I wasn't hurt at all from the front kicks, but he caught me with a clean calf kick. It was fucking solid right on that nerve. I think it kind of went numb for a second, but yeah, adversity, right? My coaches say it all the time, adversity. I fought through it and we kept going. Fucking all the props to Nate Small. He's a tough opponent. Nothing but respect.
You landed the finish was an overhand right followed by a left hook. You threw the overhand right a couple times. He was able to deflect it a bit, block it partially, but the left hook is one that did the damage. Did you see that going into the second round, something you wanted to land?
Like D-Mark's been saying the whole camp, that Pereira left hook, so I don't know, I had confidence in it. Like, I know I got power. Now I got knockout power in both hands, so let's fucking go.
Speaking of that, this is your first fight at bantamweight, your new weight class. Obviously, you still hold the power, dropping down in this weight class. How did you feel, and is this going to be your permanent home?
Yeah, it's going to be my permanent home. I just played it cautious in the first round, moving around a bit. Maybe I waited a little too long, but it paid off in the end, right?
4-0, after a huge knockout win over a tough prospect in Nate Small. Who's next? Who do you want? When do you want to do it?
Nobody in particular, but all the bantamweights in Canada, let's fucking go. Be ready. I'm coming.
Lastly, shout outs to your team, sponsors, coaches.
I feel super blessed to be where I'm at, and one of my biggest blessings was meeting Chris Prickett and DeMarc Antonio at Niagara Top Team. My game's leveled up so much since then, man. Like, I can't thank these guys enough, truly. I owe it all to them. Andre, Grambois, thank you. All the jits work this camp, too. I got a great team around me.
Well, the future's bright, buddy. I can't wait to see what's next for you. 4-0. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Chovancek.
I just like to shout out my sponsors, Proactive, Marcus Spillatoro, Tempest Auto, Julian, Dr. Faisal, Niagara Fish Assassins, USG, DLB, Durston Custom Contracting. Of course, my gym, Niagara Top Team, Ouroboros. Thank you so much.
Well, there you have it. Cody Chovancek, the best fisherman in MMA, reels in